So today what we are talking about is how you should not start your side hustle idea until you watch this. We didn't leave our corporate jobs to work from home to work all day every day. Hi, I am Martha Krejci, and here's my dog Herman. I am a business strategist that's teaching families how to build $10,000 a month plus income streams in 5 hours a week. If you are loving this video, be sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the bell so you do not miss a thing. A lot of people, they decide that they want to do a side hustle, which is awesome. That's great, right? I'm all about it. Except then as soon as they start, they get headed off in the wrong direction immediately. And people are like, oh my gosh, this isn't working for me. No, that doesn't work for anybody, okay? Like, you just have to make sure you're doing the stuff right out of the gate, okay, you guys? So again, don't start your side hustle idea until you watch this. Number one, make sure it feels good, because it could be your forever gig. Some people approach side hustles as short-lived, short-term things. They believe that it's not going to, they subconsciously believe it's not actually going to be successful. And so then they're like, okay, well, I'm just going to start doing whatever. I'm going to start doing whatever brings in money. Be so very careful, because your side hustle could very easily end up your forever gig. And do you want that? So instead of being hasty, right? I know that there are so many of us that have the entrepreneurial bug and the entrepreneurial spirit that as soon as we see something, we're like, whoo, that's it. I'm going to do it. I'm doing that. 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 Right? And then you start doing it and you're like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. 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 Right? My suggestion to you is, first of all, take a deep breath. Let's woo-saw it out, right? Take a deep breath. And let's really think about what we want to be doing for the rest of our lives. Okay? If we approach our side hustle as something that we want to do for the rest of our lives, it is very likely going to be something we get to do for the rest of our lives. Okay? I teach you how to be able to find that thing that feels good for you, and then to be able to find other income streams that go alongside it, and then they can all work together, and then you're in service to your community. You wake up every morning, it's like Snow White, right? You wake up every morning, there's birds. I think the birds, they come in and they take the blankets off of you, you know? And then you have like deer come in and they feed you breakfast in bed. It's that sort of feeling. That doesn't actually happen. I don't want emails from people that are like, I did this. Also, birds didn't take me out of bed in the morning. So like, let's be realistic also. But it's that kind of feeling. It's that kind of feeling, you guys, whenever you wake up and you know that you get to serve people and you know that you get to help other people's lives be better because of the way that you show up in the world. Number two, set a goal for what you want to make with this side hustle. What is the amount of money you want to make with this side hustle? Do not confuse this with only chasing dollars. This is a goal so we can work backwards from that, okay? What is the amount of money that you need to make from this side gig to make it lucrative for you right now, okay? And then every month, what I suggest is that every month you update that goal, because every month it should be different, because we should be hitting goals. Number three. So don't start your side hustle idea until you see these three things, right? Number three, find a community that will support your change. This is number three, but the most important thing I could possibly say to you, okay? You need to surround yourself with people that are going the same direction you're going and that are supporting each other along the way. Not people that are competing with each other, people that are supporting each other, okay? So notice I'm not saying you should hang out with all the people that you've been hanging out with your whole life, even if they tell you you can't do things, even if they don't believe they can do things either, right? God bless them. It's not like people are being malicious with their limitations, but if you're not careful, their limitations become your limitations simply by expectation, okay? Simply because they They don't believe they can do it themselves, so by proxy, they don't believe that you can either. It's the human experience. It's what happens, okay? So what we need to do to combat that, what we need to do instead is not get rid of our family and friends, right? You don't kick them out and say, no, I'm doing bigger, better things. You're out of here, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that their circle, like if we look at our sphere of influence, right? There's us, and then there's a circle that is close to us, our inner circle, and then there's a circle that is a little bit further out. I would put those people, instead of your inner circle, I would put those people one circle out. And what that means in actuality is maybe talking to them half as much during the week. Doesn't mean not talking to them at all. Talk to them half as much. Give them half of the effect on your life that they currently have. Does that make sense? So your inner circle people should be your people that are rooting for you. Your people that are doing the same thing as you or love you and want to see you do better and are not directly affected in a negative way by your success. Sometimes people see our success and it affects them in a negative way. It makes them, it's a mirror. Essentially, here's what it is it's a mirror to them. And they see our success and then they're like, they see what they haven't done, right? They see what they believe they can't do. I'm not saying they really can't. They believe they can't do and that they haven't done yet. And so it affects them in a negative way, which then projects right back out to you. Okay? Do you see why we need to protect ourselves from this? Not from the people. They love us very much and we love them. I'm not at all debating that. But I am telling you that we need to protect our headspace. If we're really going to do something in this world, we have to protect our headspace. So there's my book. If you don't have my book yet, you need it because there's free coaching. There's 9 months of free coaching that comes along with it, period. I don't even need to say anything more than that. If you're already in my red carpet group for my book pre-sale, you need it. Tell us in the comments what your thoughts are of being in that red carpet group. It's insanity. There's also free stuff, giveaways, all sorts of stuff that happens in there. But that's where you get this book, marthasbook.com. I also released last night my idea book. So my idea book is essentially a notebook because I dig notebooks. I have notebooks everywhere. It's a notebook that has all of the questions that I run my own ideas through because as entrepreneurs, we have like massive ideas all the time, right? Where we're just like, oh my gosh, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, and then all of a sudden you're paralyzed and you can't do anything. So what my idea book does is it runs you through all the questions I ask myself to see if an idea is viable in the first place, if it's something I should spend any time on at all, and then also where does it fit? Is this something I implement right now or is it something I implement later? And that's where you start really being able to build out your different ideas that are coming in. Also, it comes with a pen. And then I'm making a course to go along with it as well, which will be released the middle of next month, okay? And that course is going to be about time management. It's going to be about choosing which ideas to do when. Like, it's going to be all sorts of awesome stuff and accountability, just great stuff. So basically really how to use the idea book like a boss. So all of that just comes with the idea book. And you get that at Martha's Idea Book. So my home-based revolution is marthasbook.com. My idea book is marthasideabook.com. That's where you get that. Okay, just so you know. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Good morning, everybody. I see you. Good mornings. Good mornings. Oh, man, just finished listening to a Joe Dispenza podcast. Heck yeah. I like Joe. Joe's a good guy. Sheila, hello. Amanda, where was this advice 10 years ago? Exactly. Girl, I am trying to help the people that are starting out right now. So they don't have to go through that stuff, right? Man. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Val. Marissa, LOL, I'm going to do all the things. That's what people do, man. And yes, Heather, there is a place where you can get both books. I just don't describe them on both things. Whenever you go to the actual, to marthasbook.com or marthasideabook.com, up at the top, you'll see something that says catalog. If you click on that, you'll see both books. You can choose both books, put them in a cart and get them. Okay, so this is just, this is marketing. Hi, I'm a marketer. This is marketing. I'm just directing you to the book I'm specifically talking about. So, all right, I'm going to pop out of here. I love you guys. I will see you later.